Yeah, this dude, streaks are so powerful. I realize,
Mm-hmm.
like my reading streak I have on my phone. Like
Where are you at right now?
Uh,
Are you up?
it's like 800 something
Holy
days. I know.
crap.
And basically, what happens is, at first, I didn't even try to get a streak. I just found the book that I really like.
Mm-hmm.
But then, as the streak keeps getting bigger, I know like the day I lose the streak is going to be much worse.
Mm-hmm.
So it's now it's like a fear of like losing the streak, which I don't know is the best motivation, but it's working.
See, this is the thing. It's like the same thing with AR. How they used to say like it transfers intrinsic motivation to extrinsic. So like forcing yourself, it's a good thing to force yourself to do things you don't like. But like, especially if you're trying to learn something, I think you need to also find a reason that's like personally enjoyable.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I agree. I think so. I think I might have told you, I've been doing these contracts where I basically write down something I want to do by a certain deadline, and then I give it to Henry for someone. And I'm like, if I don't do this by this time, I got to give you $150, something like that, right? And I feel like kind of what you were saying, like the intrinsic and extrinsic. So I have an intrinsic motivation to do this project because it's something that will help me towards my future goals, and I kind of like doing it. But I also know, like human nature wise, there's just times where I want to procrastinate or if I don't have a deadline, I feel like I have an infinite amount of time.
Exactly.
So I just put it off, right? So having that extrinsic motivation as well with the contract and like losing money from it, I think is like it with the intrinsic motivation really helps me actually get it done.
It's the with part that's like super, because like if you're just relying on extrinsic, that's how when burnout happens, and then at some point maybe your goals whatever divert. Like, it doesn't align anymore, right? So, especially in, like, reading, learning, like, if you're just doing it for the extrinsic motivation, it kind of, not motivates you, but, like, it kind of encourages, like, shallow learning.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
That's actually, it happens with me when I'm reading sometimes, where I'm just reading it, and then 10 minutes go by, I'm like, what did I just read? So then I have to go back.
Yeah.
So you definitely have to have some sort of intrinsic motivation, I agree. But I think
it helps. Definitely helps.
Yeah.